Good evening again. So we are back with the battle for the Seven Kingdoms. We watched two games yesterday, and we're gonna watch the deciding one today in the match between Poland is Coming and Queen Elizabeth's Bastards. So I can show you that it's 1-1 at the moment. So Henry won as usual his game. Keeps winning with Barafilti with Andrew Estermont. It's I don't know. Hope we play them so that we can play against this deck. It's really it's not horrendous, but I just cannot in my mind imagine losing to Andrew. But okay, let's focus on the matter at hand now. So Rupert lost to Templar. That was quite a game. Could have gone either way. Super close. Brotherhoods fighting for initiative with Intimidate and such, and neither drawing anything all game and no hollow hills and stuff. So it was fascinating. But really, the decisive one now is Francis against Marek. So I believe they have not started yet, which means there's other games. If this one doesn't go forward, there's other games for us to watch. So we have for Poland is coming this Knights of the Hollow Hill. It doesn't say it's a copy of the deck Martes played. So he reached, of course, the top 8 at Starek with Stark Hollow Hill. And I wonder what they changed here, but it looks like there's nothing weird in this, right? So it has everything that you can imagine is annoying for the opponent. So it basically has March to the Wall twice because there's the Stark March in there as well.
Yeah, which depending on what he plays against, might not hit that well.
We'll see. So that hits a non-loyal. Could be Melisandre left with some Echo to the Shadow or something. Then, of course, the two claimer, there's Morgulis. There's Mad King's Command, which is not that great, but if you can go first, which you can with Hollow Hill, there's Maiden on the other side, so it's a bit of a battle for initiative there. Could be good, and there's Nightmares, which can be played on Robert in the Qohor matchup. So Lastcraft Scouts doesn't do anything. There's Grage on Amber, who intimidates, that could be good. Bolton Flares to clear the board for a march. There's Arya, who, if she's not milked, then everything just dies, right? 3 Ramses to pressure. There's a Ward, there's Heron Halls, so all kinds of stuff. There's a few wasted cards here. The Watchman, for instance. But not a lot. And there's even a Roose Bolton that you have to play around if he's in shadows. You just cannot then do anything with Robert, right? So it's
Yeah, I mean,
awkward.
it's true, it's like no save area that's always horrible.
3 Last Scouts, but there is a lot of ambush actually because we have shadows rather. So we have one Mira, we have Rick, and we have, of course, the Bolt of Flares. So, and is there a Cranagman? Of course, there's 2 Cranagmen.
Yeah, but I think Last Scout still a good card for Stark Aggro because otherwise jumpers are really hard.
Yeah, but no jumpers here, so we have this one.
For this matchup, for sure not the best one.
So what do we think about this one? So the problem is that
It has a lot of thoughts about this one.
yeah, it doesn't have intimidate like Qohor used to because Warhammer has been podded. So and this plays the fast Robert, which could save the game depending on how it goes. He could just be fast enough before all the aggro takes or something like that. You can imagine a scenario where that's helpful, but really it's low intimidate. So even if you go first, it's not like there is an Alicent with eyes there that you can just get rid of. There's one Tormund
Yeah,
and there's one Beric.
if you could go first and intimidate Alicent, which Barry doesn't even work on Alicent, right?
Yeah, not specifically on Alicent, no.
Yeah, but Alicent is the one that gets ice, because she can get the sweet sleep.
Yeah.
But if you can avoid you getting iced around and it's martial, you do have burning the books to just kill it.
No, you have that. There's also, of course, Melisandre, who just kneels.
And there's a smith to get rid of Harrenhal
Yeah.
for one round. But I think we have to point out, because everybody is having opinions about that no king in the north.
Yeah, no king in the north, so you can't have everything. There is a way to deal with locations that annoy you. So city besieged and the Smith we said can deal with Harrenhal like King in the North would have. King in the North, of course, deals with other stuff as well. It would stop ice. Not the force though. The force stuff. So Ramsey still triggers and Bolton Flares still trigger. Have to milk Bolton Flares really. So it's a bit awkward. Nothing weird in the attachments. I don't think that we need to point out really. So deck's pretty straightforward. It has some stuff that Justin is not the lore guy. I wouldn't have Andrew Estremont is useless. So
I think that's a bit low on roller guys, but
yeah. But other than that, it's fine. I mean, the thing is, it took some ideas from the deck Peter Shook played in the World Cup last year for the American team, and that's not the one they should have copied. That's the thing, because I mean, he's very insistent though that he needs to have really high initiative. So he has City Besieged, and he has Peter Shook is not Francis who is going to play this. Francis is a bit more reasonable than Peter Shook, but also has some weird opinions. So this is 9, and that will win even against the Hollow Hill bonus if you do Maiden, and there's 8 here. And I don't know, on the Mad King's Commenter, and it would be really crucial, right, to win initiative against Hollow Hill. There's Mad King's Command on both sides, so if you go second there, it could really go downhill pretty terribly, I think. We'll see if that saves the game. But also, it's going to play at the gates in the opening, which is like a round where you're not pushing for the win, and I don't know. And no Sebara comes to kills everything. We'll see. So, do we have the game? Yes, perfect timing.
I was gonna say that it started, but we had a lot to say, so
perfect timing. Setup is not a horrible setup, and now it's already decisions. Do you play marched or that other marched, or do you play other stuff? She's duped, so could always be pretty useful. Oh, Peter Shook is in the chat. Hello. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it works out. I mean, it's okay. So it does play one of the marches. Even if it doesn't work out, I'm not saying that it's a horrible deck that's badly built. I think even if you build the one with King in the North, it's not a good matchup.
It's not a good matchup, but it does have always a chance, I think, because it's a bit the fast robots so fast, and start not guaranteed to get the right tools in the beginning. There's a dupe already, so that's always a good sign, and that's great equal with Celeste as well.
Now is Harrenhal going to be marshaled?
I was going to say the problem with the hour of the bullet is it's actually really low on reserve for the first round, even one lower than March, so...
But it is Hollow Hill, so has 5. Just needs to play 4 cards and he's fine. What's Nightmare's doing? Just okay on Selisi, which hurts the econ quite a bit. Well, it could, I mean, or it could be just wasted. It's like playing 9% Melisandre where there's no Lord Shot in hand. You don't know, but...
No Ramsey? Let's see.
I mean, if you ward her, that's not fun. But then you wouldn't Nightmares her. Oh, can ward now go on 4 costers? Or is it kept at 3?
It can go on 4 costers. It has to be unique. It doesn't get Star Activator, it gives 2 price if it's 4 cost. Price 2 on 4 cost. Price 1 on 2 cost.
Okay.
Pretty terrible already complaining.
You know, when Marek does this in the chat, it's not a good sign for him usually. Yeah, he's the one character that really doesn't pressure at all.
Yeah,
and has an ability that's not going to work. But this thing in shadows could be something more useful, I guess. So, what's Bolton Flare? Is it Shadow 2?
Shadow 2, Strength 3.
So it could... well, but now you have less scouts, so it's awkward anyway. To come out, I was going to say it could come out and you do military with Winter is Coming. Stuff in shadows not coming out when this Master Scout is in, so that's all he has this round, I think. He's not beating this guy, man. No, you could say it's pretty terrible. Is Bara going to have an attachment? Seems not. That's also not great, but might have been caused by Silisi being nightmares there, so. If he brings a character out and forgets it's going to get nailed by Lesser Scouts, then he does deserve to lose this.
Yeah. That's a really bad combo of cards to have here.
Well, if nothing else, just do military to force Richard Ford to defend. You're not letting military unopposed when you don't know if its winter is coming. It's going to nightmares his own guy so that he can bring Mira in and blank Richard. Well, was that worth it? But you should just marshaled Mira. Save nightmares for Robert when he has Warhammer or Lightbringer, I should say. No, there's no gold for winter is coming. But you're not taking dupes, are you? You're taking the Chad and then March is the next thing that happens, right?
Right.
Ooh,
So you are taking the dupes.
interesting. No air in this deck either, right? The Bara Qohor, so doesn't even have that possibility. If you do Morgulis, I mean, you've not killed Robert or Stannis or Melisandre.
Yeah, but there's like a good Morgulis, and then if you can keep the pressure with maybe a nice winter is coming.
This point around would have worked almost identically if he didn't even marshal Lesser Scouts. He just had Mira. And that's not fun. That's exactly the character that could have come out and taken Mira next round. There is time for wolves, but not sure how many summers there are actually. Doing Morgulis and gamble that Bara has a bunch of crap.
Then 7 cards in hand.
Yeah, and you clearly don't have anything good, otherwise this thing wouldn't be in play. There was an attachment, but not a lore one. Yeah, I should have marshaled Mira and kept nightmares, but you don't know exactly if there is something you need to blank potentially. Well, he does Morgulis, so he's basically now gambling that there's still going to be a game after this. Bara goes for Econ, and whatever big they have, they can marshal. This is dead permanently, but as I said, nothing too important. How about a Herrenhal? Well, that's a lot. Even has Econ to spare, didn't bother with a hard Crow for some reason. A lot of this not spending Econ business going around. Yeah, at least he realizes. Well, if it's not winter is coming, then I doubt it will make a difference. But if he has winter is coming as the last card, he can probably just kill himself now.
A little bit dramatic, but you know.
I mean, he has now Alicent with Stealth and Greyjoy who stands with Intimidate. So yeah, I mean, Sandra was the one thing that solved that partly, but now you need. Okay. I mean, it's 0 claim, so you don't desperately need anything. Still, no attachment comes in. What's this business with Bara with no attachments? We had that in 8 Regions when we played against the American team in Baratheon, and they played like 5 rounds without anything useful in play. We still lost though.
I also had that in World Cup when I played against China Greyjoy field team. I just didn't draw an attachment for 3 rounds, I think. It's better to not draw an attachment though than to not draw a single character. And that also can happen.
Grave in the last card. Okay, couldn't have really marshaled that anyway.
You could have
She-Bear could have put it in instead of Alicent, but I don't think that's
not good.
a good investment.
I mean, but it could cancel Melisandre and then Greyjoy would be standing. No challenges would come through. If it was She-Bear, it has to marshal for She-Bear, for Greyjoy and then She-Bear, then...
Do you know? Just play you win or die. And there's no cards
I mean,
anyway.
you kinda have to, right? But Melisandre's gonna suck. Thinking about it now, I think Gravewind on Greyjoy would be the better play.
Maybe. Well, there's the high initiative plot that Francis has and opts to go first. Now, does he have a Melisandre need? Does he have an attachment? Does he have dupes? That's a Melisandre. It's a good one. Losing Graven in the summer is quite rough. Okay, so this is tough to get past, but you can't intimidate Alicent, she's just going to stealth him.
No, you can't intimidate him this deck at all.
Ooh, and Daisy can come in and have 1,000 strength.
Not really 1,000.
I mean, it's enough to stop Stannis winning a challenge. Or he can win power. And get 2 cards actually, because he has 2 primes. So.
Yeah, not bad, but...
And you do intrigue, just throw out that winter is coming, right? Just throw it out before you get screwed by that.
You could have nightmares, maybe? Would you play nightmares on Stannis?
You can play nightmares on Stannis.
Oh yeah, you played anyway because you already know the place if you have it, but...
Stannis also...
He used to nightmares, so I don't know if he has... Oh, fine, the nightmare.
He is the only character in the game who can take offer or pitch, you know. Easily don't it.
Random fact.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Yes.
Well, if there is winter is coming, that does really suck a lot, but it's not even the worst still because, okay, you kill 2 of his guys, he...
50-50. Oh, it's not because it's the claim.
It's just claim.
Oh, he did have it. That's rough. Yeah. That could have done so much damage. You march the other one, right? I mean, it's just Stannis there then.
Oof. Okay.
Not gonna save from military killing the reducer. Yes, that's not that bad. I could also go into what? Does he just want to win and trade back from the AC, or is he keeping the milk? He's trading Lightbringer away, and not on. He didn't even push the power challenge through. Oh, he not? He could with Shira. Just push the power through, draw 2 cards from the plot. Stannis. Yeah, but then you're not trading Lightbringer, and that's the last challenge you could have won. Could have done Intrigue second.
Yeah.
Oh, this is 2 claim too, so I mean that could have reduced Daisy naturally.
But now your all attachments are gone again. You're also gonna have to claim. And
Oh, we're gonna have to climb. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I was underestimating what was going to happen. Even so, it was potentially with interest coming 3 claim and March whatever's surviving.
yeah,
But now
that
it's
was the idea. But now it's just gonna
now March
Stannis,
Melisandre or Stannis.
Melisandre.
Okay. I mean, it's still horrible.
But also no cards in hand, you know.
Yeah.
I also have to note if he was gonna lose the power from Robert's rebellion.
Yeah, I mean it's good for winning initiative and getting to claim. It's not good
To be
for
fair, if he didn't, he would lose two
Yeah.
of these characters, and that would be pretty rough.
yeah. The power is not that easy to defend, and it is 2 claims, so that's quite a swing now. But okay, I don't think that matters that much for Qohor. Qohor is going to win if Stark stops killing them.
But I think now March. So which one do you march? Do you march Stannis or Mary?
I mean, if there's a lore chart in hand,
Have
I
to
think
do Stannis.
Stannis goes. And I think on the other side, She-Bear.
Oh, you think so? Well, maybe not on Roro chat in hand there.
Surely at least an attachment or something. Maybe there's another Melisandre drawn from.
Oh yeah, that's true. I do feel like every time I triggered Stannis in Qohor, I either draw Stannis to Melisandre.
I remember when we played Qohor in last year's tournament, Hanna Lunser wanted to play Hunting Accident on Tormund with Queensguard.
Oh yeah, and then he drew it with
Stannis, the one copy of Hunting Accident.
That's so risky. This bottom player, not through shadows. He might have to. Okay, he's not gonna kill himself. Never mind. You know what I was gonna say?
Could be Rick in Shadows if there's no intrigue.
Yeah, but not the best thing that he could be taking right now.
No.
When if Robert comes in, that's
Come on, make up your mind. Oof, she's here again. So, yeah, now I think Bara's winning.
the player.
On everything. Three gold left. It's not the reducers, so what else is coming?
Maybe wants to seize on the Iron Man. I don't know. But I don't know if it's worth it because there's no hand. Could be Clan of Many Shadows. I think it's 3 goals. Okay, there we go.
I mean, if he has Kranach Man, he's still going to kill 2, right?
Yeah, but then does he have to Harris?
No. He does kill them, and if he kills 2 every round, eventually it will be enough. Okay, so no Kranach Man.
Do you leave this unopposed? I think it's too risky.
Now
Like
Eric takes Melisandre.
Yeah, exactly.
Stan is still there. He can win challenge by himself and take Seal or Lightbringer from this Azor High. If you want to do more challenges, which you do really. Well, if he lets it go and there is Rick, that's rough. I don't think without Melisandre you can keep competing with this and needing a little bit.
Sure, you can take her back somehow.
Okay, it's neither Rick nor Krenogman, it seems. Source of Intimidate gone. Take her back by winning with Rick. Yeah, you could.
Oh, but no, she just defends right now.
What's the card in shadows?
Maybe another flyer.
Problem is then you can kill the reducer with the flare, but then they start killing each other.
This one's dead anyway. He's gonna die right now.
No, but I mean, we'll kill Alicent next.
I mean, he's gonna kill himself before he kills anything.
Yeah, sure.
But could also just do one of those personal type plots. I don't know if you play that, but
I think Marek has time of plenty. That's one option. The other would be just to play Mad King's Command. Although against City Besiege you're not winning initiative. And here comes the dragon. Support on flare.
comes out, so he could get me.
Yeah, but do you trade this for a 1 cost? How many weeks? 2 gone.
I don't think so, but maybe you're baiting it, I don't know.
Spent all the marches. 3 more plots to get it back. He's still winning.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I feel like he has a lot of characters in hand fences because he's not playing that many attachments, but if you stop lacking attachments in this type of matchups, you can stick them around. Does he have another 2-claimer is the question. Yeah, it's time for boost. Okay. Well, let's see what that even finds now. Maybe summer.
There is another one. And he can take Dicey.
Take this or Mira.
Yes.
Both valid, I think.
Yes. So next second, so he will avoid the Melisandre and if he takes Dicey.
Dicey, yeah.
Mira.
It's Mira. I think Francis can use 1. Then Mira comes out of shadows, and Mira comes out of shadows next round to maybe avoid doing that way.
Maybe he just wants a character for the inevitable Mad King's Command.
There's Mad King's Command coming on both sides, actually.
Yeah, and no King's Roads at the moment, and Hollow Hill versus Maiden, so it's the same initiative business. So it will come down to. Oh, actually, no, it is. It will come down to power at this point. So maybe going one power behind becomes an advantage.
Right now is not having great power gain, but
Still has a board though. That's the main
has
thing with
board,
him.
yeah.
What's Prince's mental strength to deal with the chatting?
Yeah.
Why?
Alex, there's not a bad one.
That's a great character, but not for. I mean, if you're gonna end with only 3 in play, this is exactly the type of situation where previously Qohor, if you just introduce the Warhammer into the
Yeah, exactly.
into the round, right? Stannis can do 2 challenges with Warhammer. It's to claim the process, so it's oof, there's a save as well. It's kind of so pretty useful. Otherwise, I mean, Alistair is great to get rid of on Mad King's command, but now I think he will have to be claimed because there's for sure going to be military one from the other side, right? Mira is going through shadows. On the other hand, the Bolton Flare is now, as we said, not great. And you might want to save Mira. Depends if Alison can just win military around. Then.
Should be able to. The thing is, science is he has no attachments to have renown as well. No. Another useless card for the matchup, I think.
Yeah, but it will absorb the 2 claim.
I mean,
And it's still there to do military.
Bolton Flare might absorb the claim.
I don't know. Might want to do intrigue.
But then he kills himself.
Yeah, he kills himself.
So you would get 3 military flare. I think that's the best.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I think Matkins commands can. It does matter whether you keep 3 or maybe it does. We'll see. Oh, now he has the Zora Hide. It's actually mildly useful, but can't trade it if you want Stannis into challenge.
I mean, he could trade it into C.
If everyone defends, by the way, they win. Mira comes out and does military, but the other challenges you lose.
Do you care to win this? I don't know.
I don't know either. Probably not.
Seems like not.
If you know there's no more resets and you want 5 characters, then sure.
But you know there are 2 more resets.
Exactly. So maybe just eat the claim here.
Especially because you have a useless guy and the guy who's gonna kill himself anyway.
Just oppose with Watchmen and claim Watchmen and Grey John or think about Flare, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe not, but I just feel like Flare should be the one to go.
I'd keep him to do intrigue if it's other, yes.
But then you have to claim the 2. Because otherwise you're down to 2 characters.
Okay. Fans with 6. Is he
He's
going
gonna
to
claim
claim
some.
these two? It's an option. Also, I mean, he could take Mira out to blank Stannis if he doesn't want Francis to draw 2 cards. But really, Mira would be so nice to just keep for an extra card on Merton's command. If he's not going to claim Summer, why did he defend? Because there's no Intimidate.
This lets us play put to the touch.
No. It just means now that it's a bit more awkward to push challenges through if...
Okay, but he's not gonna do an intrigue this way.
Interesting.
So 2 claim power. I can't defend this realistically.
Do you blank him to stop the... I mean, if he goes down to 4
then
cards...
Mira dies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Now you're giving 2 cards away.
Yeah, I mean...
Is there a better plot? No.
You can't get... Right now, but...
You can't get past Flare anyway. No, I can see.
Okay.
It's Time of Plenty and Merton's command, right? Yeah, the fact that he keeps refilling the hand with this is rough for Marek, I think.
Could do with Lannister's or something like that. But he can do now intrigue, then military.
And that's it.
Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, that's an some difference. So I can do a random power.
No.
Win.
You can do random power. You do intrigue first, otherwise Alistair will need Bolt on Flare. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay. What's he blanking? Bolt on Flare.
I don't know about this, you know?
Does he need to do that? Why is that useful? Okay, so he's not going to play Matkins command this year, then. Why did he need Mira? It's unopposed intrigue. And unopposed military.
He doesn't want Bolton to kill himself, I guess. I don't know about that.
It is true that it's a little more difficult now for Melisandre to kneel something on Matkins command, right? You need something, but if there's 5 characters, you just keep the standing ones.
There's no winter battles left, so there's Time of Plenty left, I think, that we didn't see, and Mad King.
Time of Plenty is gonna lose initiative, so I can't count on Ramsaying something if you fluke him. He is behind on power, so Mad King does let him go first, right?
But then why use...
What does Francis still have?
Mad King as well and Burning the Books.
Burning the Books, okay. Cool, so...
I think it was a big mistake to play out Mira if you're not gonna have anything good now, it's just a bit, you know?
Yeah. Unnecessary. She could have come out and blanked something now, where it's really crucial and it would be 4 and 3.
She could even blank Melisandre.
Could blank Melisandre and then Greyjohn's there. Doesn't stand, but he's there.
He does intimidate. Harrenhal would not be the worst thing to get.
If you got Harrenhal and Ramsay, I think he's probably won.
Winter is coming also pretty good. But I think if I had Harrenhal and Ramsay, he would have played it already.
A flare is an interrupt, so if you blank him, you blank him. Well, I mean, what's he thinking? Ice.
Ice, that's nice.
Well, if he had Mira in shadows, that would be really nice, yeah. Well, if you kneel her now, then Greyjohn is going to be standing. For what it's worth.
Yeah, but Greyjohn and Mira together can't even intimidate Stannis.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm thinking, right? What's gonna happen?
And
But, if he doesn't have Melisandre Neil, then that's... Like,
he has it.
You know how we discussed that he's a bit lower overall chance? That's something big coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Melisandre Neil.
Yeah, you lost, Marek. You lost now. Had that, nightmare stuff that was played early on, and Mira was completely wasted for no reason.
It would have been one if he, I think.
If you milk Robert, blank Robert, he can't even do a Lightbringer. He's just there. I mean, you can do Zorhai, but he doesn't have renown, so whatever. I really don't know. It was so obvious that it's going to Matkins command. Why bring Mira out to do an intrigue that you would have done anyway?
I mean, to not lose a character, but yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, it's going 3-on-3 anyway, so blanking either Melisandre or Robert would have been great.
This, I mean, if you now have blanked Melisandre, you for sure have a
Ice, military claim, and intimidate.
Yes.
And then Bara just kind of okay.
I mean, okay, there is still Robert, and Robert would stand, so it's not completely, but a lot goes, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, Francis had the card draw. That's the thing. Stannis was there.
Stannis was nice.
I would have even blanked Stannis before I blanked bottom flare.
Yeah, exactly. Although no, that's then also bad because he moves me up.
Sure, but maybe Robert was the thing that Stannis drew.
Scene in Flames is I don't think there's a Scene in Flames in a Qohor deck. It's a really tight space in terms of having events in it, all the space for attachments.
Game's over anyway.
Yes.
Even if Francis doesn't win, which he will, I think. He goes first next round again on Matkins' command, so there's absolutely nothing.
I wonder what happened in the meantime between Leonard and Bookerman.
Okay, so does it help to do military with all three, so they would have 9 together with stealth, so you can win that for what it's worth? I guess if it's 2 claim, and if the one that doesn't defend, I mean, if you leave it unopposed, then one's getting intimidated, which would be, I don't know which one, because now there's also Seal in hand there. To be fair, you can do it without Summer, but then what's Summer doing anyway? Can do it without Mira. You could attack without Mira, and it would take both of them to successfully defend, which they just might because it's Robert stands, as you said. No downside.
Yeah. Stands about Robert, though, will just get sealed back. And it's probably still near him, so you avoid having like 5.
Already clicked on the intrigue challenge, and then cancelled it and brought Mira out.
Yeah, so very Finish challenges, okay.
trying to stay on 14, but I don't think it's happening.
I mean, why is yeah.
Stan is getting a Lightbringer and they're winning in the next challenge. Because they will both stand on the military.
But it doesn't necessarily need to be in the challenge.
It doesn't matter.
Unless you want to trade the Red Guts. Oh, did he trade Azor? Okay, I want to
It doesn't matter.
get Azor back on Robert, but yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
So what are we thinking? If there was Mira against this same thing that happened, I mean, if you'd have to ideally blank Melisandre, that would be the better
play.
play.
You would have to blank Melisandre, then you would have to ice Stannis, but you lose also Azor, which then goes immediately on Robert.
Yeah, if you waited to blank Robert, okay, stop some power, but then they're so strong together and Stannis can do renown.
Yeah, but you can kill Stannis. Right? You would have 2 stats on military.
Yeah, you could kill Stannis. Yeah, well, you can complain, but that was a terrible penultimate run. So
The last round was a big misplay, in my opinion.
okay, so the Queen's Elizabeth bastards luck out on this one. Lost all the way, but okay. And they have 2 wins now and 1. No, they have 3 wins. Poland is 2-1. So they're not actually in the cut yet. It's decided on overall wins, overall game wins. So there will be a couple of teams with 3-2 making the top 8, and a bunch of teams with 3-2 not making it. So even if you're 3-0 at the moment and you have 2 bad rounds, you could still go out. So. Could have had Roose Bolton in Shadows. That would be quite amusing. Yes. Oh, Doop is there. Okay, let's see what else is going on, if anything. Nothing. It was a bunch of stuff going on earlier, but not now.
I wanted to see what happened between Leonard and Buchmann. I was sure they would still be playing because they played the 2 cancers against each other. Slow. But I don't know what this is going to work.
That's the last one scheduled today, so tomorrow there's some games. There won't be any streaming tomorrow. I don't have that much time. So Super Duck fan club against Silence's party crew. That was when we saw the matchups. I thought Greyjoy would win that. They lost the first one, the tough one for them, and then the second one, Drown got. They watched a little bit, and I want to say they kind of threw that one away with some misplays towards the end, just by not marshalling down Disciples as first action when it was clear that there's going to be blanks for Tarle. That was a rough defeat, and they have Greyjoy winter in the last one against Uniting the Realm, I think, which should be super playable. So shame for them, what can I say? Then we finish at 11 GMT. We also have a rather rough matchup, I think. No Friends for Life against the Gaunting Gardeners. That's still all to play for. Win by 5 people. No idea what's the score there. Should I check? I think I saw them in 1. Yeah. Oh, it's 1-1. Oh, we did watch Andy lose as well. Yeah. We watched both of those. So Peter is playing against Urs. What's the matchup? That should be interesting. And what else? This one is just back-to-back 3 games that Gabriel Ryan plays. If we had some energy to stream, we could stream those, but I don't know.
When
Just afternoon time from 1 to.
It's a bit after, so I think it's gonna depend on if I win my game. If you're gonna be in a good mood to stream.
If you win your game, you're gonna stream. I will probably do other stuff, but sure, you can stream. You can use my account.
Okay.
So Saraaa will stream Gabriel Ramirez games if she wins.
I can stream a room.
Okay, and then we have this one. No idea what the score. Oh, this one has 2 games as well, so that's interesting. Yeah. So some teams already kind of out after 3 rounds. Not fully updated yet here, but this fight here in the middle where teams get 3 wins will be super interesting. And I'm looking forward to it very much. So that's all that we had for you tonight. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.